So it looks like Modern Warfare's Battle Royale mode called Warzone is going to be completely free to play. We're going to go through a bunch of different leaks for Warzone. Other than it being free to play, there's a bunch of stuff about the actual game mode itself. The Game Revolution and his sources are leaking out. To name a few, we have Plunder, which is actually the in-game currency used within the game. We actually have some spoilers and leaks from what's going to be seen in the trailer for Warzone and a bunch of other files and images that were seen. Apparently there's other season 1 and DLC content in the Battle Royale files, so we're going to go through all of the information here, but the main thing is the fact that you can download Call of Duty Warzone for free without ever having purchased Modern Warfare. So let's go through the Game Revolution. He's saying here, mode in the full game, meaning that this is going to be available within Modern Warfare, but he's pretty sure it's still going to be available for a free download if you haven't bought the full game. I've heard that they're trying hard to compete with Apex Legends and PUBG, and he goes on to say, notice the branding, Call of Duty Warzone. That's because it's free to play and will be available as a direct download if you haven't bought Modern Warfare. Just got confirmation that it's 100% free to play. So we're going to go through more evidence here, but just to talk about these two tweets, it's pretty clear why they branded it as Call of Duty Warzone. Even if it's a fourth mode within Modern Warfare, I would think that's only because all of the assets are within Modern Warfare. So if you already have Call of Duty Modern Warfare, it's just easier for them to place Battle Royale within that existing game. All of the assets are there, all of the servers are there, and it seems like it would make sense. And if you don't have Modern Warfare, you'll just have to download all of that stuff separately. So the huge update that we just received most likely contained all of the different assets for Call of Duty Warzone. So once it drops and they do the surprise drop, everyone that has Modern Warfare is going to be able to play it instantly. And if you don't have Modern Warfare, you're going to have to download that whole update, but it's not going to matter because it's going to be free to play regardless. You have to think, if Call of Duty Warzone is a fourth game mode, why would they call it Call of Duty Warzone? It's not called Call of Duty Spec Ops, it's not called Call of Duty Multiplayer, it's called Modern Warfare Multiplayer, Modern Warfare Spec Ops. Those game modes are specifically Modern Warfare game modes. This Battle Royale, if it was specifically for Modern Warfare, it would be called Modern Warfare Warzone, not Call of Duty Warzone. So let's go through some more information here. I wish I reported on this, but I wasn't fully convinced yet. So he says to a source, is Warzone going to be the official name of the Battle Royale? And the guy says no idea. Now this is actually a new source that he started talking to, and he wasn't so sure if it was credible. And as he was talking to him, again, you can see on the screen here, this is January 29th, so earlier this year, about 2 weeks ago or so, they were talking about Battle Royale, and he wasn't so sure because obviously it wasn't his main source that he was getting information from for the past year before Modern Warfare came out. But then this tweet here, the guy that told me it was called Warzone was a new source, so that's why I wasn't fully convinced. The same person is now telling me it's free to play, so now I know they're 100% genuine. You have nothing to worry about. So a quick little timeline of these leakers here. He pretty much had two leakers, at least that I'm aware of. One not so credible, one also credible. Both of them pretty much saying the same thing. Both of them, obviously mentioning the Battle Royale mode. Obviously, Warzone, free to play, wasn't specifically verifiable beforehand, but now that we know for sure Warzone is the name of the Battle Royale mode, that verifies his other information as well, and it verifies the other guy's information who was already more credible. So now this new guy is also credible because he knew it was going to be called Warzone. So that's again some more evidence that this game mode will in fact be free to play once it launches. So now let's go through some information, some spoilers from the supposed Battle Royale teaser trailer that we're going to be getting very soon, or maybe just the official launch trailer of this game mode. Maxim Minotaur Bale is fighting in Gulag Showers. He wins the gunfight and redeploys. He jumps out of the plane and drop kicks a guy off a ledge. There's lots of action-packed stuff. There's a guy up on a hill from Karst River Quarry sniping, and then another guy comes up behind him and does the execution that taps and shoots him. Available now. A brief summary of some of the stuff from the trailer, and again, there'll probably be some more leaks as to what we're going to be seeing in this trailer, but I think you can get a good idea in your head as to how part of this trailer is going to play out. The Gulag Showers thing is pretty interesting. We'll talk about that probably in a different video because a bunch of how that's working was actually leaked a couple of months ago, but pretty much when you die die, you can go to the Gulag Showers and have mini 1v1s with chances to get Plunder and get back into the game. There's also a thing that a bunch of the people spectating, or if they're waiting to play their 1v1 when they're in this limbo sort of area after they die, they could actually bet on the 1v1s in the Gulag Showers, and if you win, you obviously get more Plunder. Now let's go through what Plunder is, because again, if you guys don't know, if you haven't been watching my videos or the Gaming Revolution, or you didn't just see the leaks a couple of months ago, Plunder has actually been something we've been talking about for a while now. So someone asked him, is Plunder still the system? He says, seems to be that way, yeah. Now Plunder, again, is the main sort of currency there. You're gonna get Plunder for doing a variety of different things, completing challenges within the game mode. You're gonna get a lot of Plunder if you actually win the game, and apparently you can use that stuff within the actual shop, and I don't know exactly how that's going to work. I think originally Plunder was supposed to be the main way to actually purchase stuff in the game, and I guess they scrapped that because we do still have COD points, and it's just a normal COD point system. And at that time when Plunder was being developed, they still had supply drops. It was in this weird area where the leaks were saying that they added supply drops back, they got rid of it, they added them back, and then they finally decided to completely get rid of them. So, you know, we really don't know the status of Plunder right now, but we do know that most likely Plunder is going to be a thing that gets you better items, better equipment, probably all cosmetic, but maybe not, because if you're winning and you're getting Plunder, that's a fair way to get it. So it's not like you're buying Plunder and then getting better weapons. You're earning Plunder by playing the game, doing challenges, winning the game a lot, and doing stuff like that. So I don't know, we'll have to see. I can't confirm that right now, but it's definitely going to be interesting to see how it works in the game. So next tweet here, remember there is more than one way to win a game in Modern Warfare's Battle Royale. So here is again a picture of the nuke, and this is what's going to happen. There's going to be some sort of way for you to receive the nuke in this game and potentially end the Battle Royale game, and maybe just kill all of the players and not end the game. I'm not so sure exactly what it's going to do. There's probably going to be some sort of crazy challenge that you complete, and then you get the nuke, and then it'll kill everyone on the map, but everyone will still sort of spawn back into the game. I can't see the game completely ending at that point, unless the challenge is just this insane challenge, or if it's a 30 kill streak. I guess you could get a 30 kill streak in Battle Royale. I mean, it's probably so insanely rare for that to happen, but if that's a thing, maybe that would get you the nuke, just like it should be. But I don't know, you know, we'll have to see how the nuke is implemented there, but it's definitely cool to see it's also in Battle Royale. Some more leaks for this mode. These are all within Battle Royale in the files. So just to zoom in, we have the classic loadouts, perks, and then another image here, kill streaks, perks. What's going on here is that he's teasing that kill streaks, perks, and almost all of the assets, weapons from multiplayer will also be available within Battle Royale. So again, the leaks a couple of months ago have been saying this for a while, but we don't know exactly how it's going to be implemented once this officially releases very soon. Are we going to have the creative class setups that we have in multiplayer? Pretty much the same thing, but they'll limit it to certain class weapons. You're not going to be able to spawn in with an AR, but maybe you will in some cases. Maybe you can actually have a chance if you rank up most of the weapons. I mean, we'll just have to see how it works once this actually releases. Another tweet here, Season 1 stuff is also within Battle Royale. So are they doing Season 1 again for Battle Royale as a second chance to earn stuff? Or is this just being misinterpreted? So this is interesting as well. I don't think they would redo Season 1 all over again. That would be a pretty, you know, lackluster and unexciting thing. Battle Royale releases, and the first season of Battle Royale is just Season 1 of Modern Warfare that most of us already got. They probably wouldn't do that, so maybe these items are here just to bring them out to everyone, and it's not like they're redoing season stuff again. They're just bringing us all of the Season 1 content, and especially for the new players that never played Modern Warfare before and they're just playing Battle Royale, they could also use all of that new Season 1 content. That's most likely the case, and it also could be a fact that it's just placeholders as well. I mean, these are all leaked files in Battle Royale, and a lot of this stuff may actually mean and be used for different things. Again, Battle Royale is its separate own thing, but it's also still within Modern Warfare, and it's using tons of assets from Modern Warfare. I mean, the map is pretty much just parts of the Spec Ops map and also parts of other old Call of Duty maps, just all mashed together, so it would make sense that they have all of these different assets in the game, and they'll probably also add a lot of the Season 2 content as well, and I'd assume they would have their own Battle Royale season, unless they want to keep it alongside Modern Warfare season as well. So once we get Battle Royale, it's going to bring us automatically into Season 2, and what we do in Season 2 is also what we do in Battle Royale. I don't know if they would do a separate Battle Pass for Battle Royale. I feel like they really want to, and they might do that, and that's very possible, especially if it's going to be its standalone thing. Even if it's in Modern Warfare, if it's a standalone thing, they would probably have a separate Battle Pass, because right now the Battle Pass content is mostly geared towards multiplayer, unless, again, like I said, you can transfer over your camo progression, all that different stuff to Battle Royale. If that's the case, then that would be fine to have the seasons crossing over, but if not, we may actually have another Battle Pass as well. So definitely let me know what you guys think about this down below in the comment section. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys later.